The principle of net neutrality is that everyone's content online is treated the same way. It means no favoritism. The government used to respect this principle, but that's not true anymore. With Bill C-10, the government will boost some content and suppress other content, all based on arbitrary criteria. It's completely discriminatory. So will the ministers stop trying to pick winners and losers and leave Canadians' online content alone?
The Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, Bill C-10 is about having web giants like Netflix contribute to the creation of Canadian productions. It's about Canadian jobs and Canadian artists. Bill C-10 does not deal with internet service providers in any way. There is nothing in Bill C-10 that would allow or support in any way that internet service providers could block you from accessing a service like Skype or slow down a service like Netflix or YouTube in order to encourage you to buy a different streaming service.
The Honourable Member for Lethbridge.
The minister once again tries to mislead the House and the Canadian public. This bill will, in fact, result in discrimination against some Canadians. It's clear the Liberals no longer advocate for net neutrality. They think discrimination is okay, so long as the government is the one doing it. Here's the thing. You can't lift one group of artists up by tearing another group of artists down, which is exactly what Bill C-10 is trying to do. The Heritage Minister is attempting to pick winners and losers. So will he change course, do the right thing, and scrap Bill C-10?
The Honourable Minister.
Madam Speaker, the only obligations in Bill C-10 for social media companies are for the companies themselves, not individuals. And the proposed obligations for the companies are restricted to having them advise of their Canadian revenues, contribute a portion of those revenues to Canadian productions, and to make our creators discoverable. Nothing in the bill asks for social media companies to hide content. It's about requiring web giants who make money in our country to contribute to our Canadian shows, movies, and music. Why would we let web giants make money from Canadians and not contribute back?
The Honourable Member for Lethbridge.
A well-read answer. I really wish the individual who just answered would stop trying to mislead Canadians. The internet is an amazing tool that allows Canadian artists to explode in popularity around the world. With Bill C-10, the Liberals are attempting to build a wall around Canadian creators. The problem is, on average, 90% of their audience is from outside of Canada. So by creating a so-called protective wall around them, the Liberals are actually imprisoning them, thereby quashing their ability to succeed. So when will the ministers stand up for all Canadian artists and scrap Bill C-10?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Madam Speaker, Bill C-10 is about modernizing the Broadcasting Act, which hasn't been updated in 30 years. That's before streaming services became a part of the way the Canadian found their shows, movies, and music, and it needed an update. And yet, from the very beginning, before it even went to committee, the Conservatives have vowed to block this law from going ahead. The Conservatives have been against web giants contributing to the creation of Canadian stories from the beginning. Why?